Find my phone.
Found my phone.
Got
CPT.
Episode. Yeire Lee. Yo, you know everybody? My name is Boyro.
And I'm Akeem.
And this is Yeire Lee.
Hey.
And this is the CPT podcast.
Colored people time. The phrase colored people, no, cultured people. Yo, dude. Yo, my dude. I am so sorry. We've actually had conversations about this. And you think I would get it by now? It's like 6th, 7th episode.
Conversations.
I think, yeah, dude. It's going to get to a point where I think maybe you should be the one who carries that part of it.
I'm trying to test your
I'm
trying to test your thespianship, and you're failing miserably. But
we're
working through it.
Don't make me pronounce that word because I have a lisp.
I'll blame it on the list.
Exactly.
But culture people time. But the phrase "color people time" refers to the fact that, not the fact, but the misconception that people of color are always late and we don't know what time it is.
But we about to show you what kind of time we on. Yeah.
So today we have Yeire in the house. Let me fix my headphones are doing the most right now. I don't know. Somewhere the universe is trying to embarrass
We're
me.
here with one of our nearest and dearest, closest friends and family.
Same.
Our sis trend, Yeire Lee. What's up, girl?
What's up?
Happy New Year.
Hey.
What's that?
We're also joined, with a live studio audience with Clay and Genesee. They in the house today.
Yeah, they're in the house.
Clay
They're in
looking
the
cute as usual.
This is part 2.
Yeah,
Part
how
2
you?
of our welcome back episode. Shout out to Clay. Shout out to Genesee for coming through.
Word.
Yes.
Yeah. Clay is Yuri's husband. Yuri's handsome husband.
Yeah.
I swear I'm about to home wreck.
No, you're not.
You better look out, Clay. I love you.
And then when you don't see him anymore, and then there is a no people time for Akeem.
Yo, just so y'all know, y'all about to see me get shredded because this woman takes no shorts like December weather. Like, it's not happening.
I love how she talks to you.
I love to. She deserves to talk to you like that.
Yeah.
She's a winner, Chip.
She's a winner, Chip. The only thing you ever did with
just
your
have
life was
that-
make a hot daughter.
You just have that Catalina wine mixed face that I just want to let me get a head start on it.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Yeire Lee, tell our fans what you do. And how did you bump into
into
meeting us?
Okay. So
How did that happen?
Yo, I don't remember.
I do remember.
You remember?
Oh, clearly I remember.
Yeah, right. This was some years, baby.
This has been a while.
Yeah.
Getting close to a decade now that I thought about it. I thought it was only 6 years ago, but when I think about it, it's been much longer.
Wow. Wow.
I think I
wow.
met you
like
when
8?
I was working for a photographer, a very well-known photographer named Robert Whitman. And
Robert Whitman. Mm-hmm.
yeah, he, at that time, as a child of New York City, I had many jobs and many hats. And one of them was working for him for a brief period of time.
Yes.
And you were at one of the parties in his studio.
Yes.
And then after that,
Was he drunk?
not more than I,
Okay,
not more than
cool,
me, for sure. But he was doing his Akeem thing. He was like milking all the juice from seeing, which people were, plump for the picking.
Milk and juice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, milk and juice. He wanted to see where he was gonna head to, where the next party was, as always. And
I definitely had my pants on.
yeah, and then
Pants on.
Moy, you weren't there, but then we met you the get together right after. You had a gallery opening. One of your clients.
Yeah.
Had
Oh,
a new
true.
exhibition, and then we went to check that out, and we met Moy, and then
Word.
it's been consistent
rock
ever
and
since.
roll ever
Yeah.
since. It's been a party, baby.
It's been
You're
no
welcome
tres
to the
golpes.
party.
We've been in that together. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
I'm sitting over here fighting for my life with these headphones right now. But yeah. I always
You
have
make
a
it
problem.
too easy.
I always have a problem with these headphones.
So real disclaimer. We watch it back at some of our old episodes and stuff like that, right? And Akeem is always very adamant about getting headphones, right? So
Yeah, I'm deaf.
I sent him the clip where his headphones.
You laughing at the fact that I'm deaf? That's not a punchline.
They're up here. Yeah, of course. That's hilarious, dude. Like, come on.
Like your hypohidrosis.
No, you know what's funny? you know what's funny? So because Akeem was
Just
deaf in
call
one
me a
ear, right?
heavy sweater.
When we're at a party, it always talks like we're talking into me. I'm like, like, yo, those guys look weird. Mind you, I'm yelling in his ear like, yo, let's get a drink, son. You look cute, nigga.
I can't believe y'all cutting ass on a valid disability.
Yeah, they can get over it. Eastside.
You hear what you want to hear.
It's not a disability. It's a strength.
Right.
And we
I'm
admire
not
you for
handicapped. I'm handy capable.
it. Nah, but you be full of cap. But
Hand full of caps.
you be handicapful.
Hand full of
Like
Handful cap.
how do we say? We be like, oh, is that Yarmulke? Is that Dipset?
Oh yeah, Yarmulke. You know, Yarmulke's a small
or
cap.
Dipset? Little
Dipset,
cap?
you know, they're one of the big caps.
Or
So it's like, nah.
sombrero?
Sombrero. We mariachi in it.
Like, nah, that's sombrero.
That's sombreros. Come on.
Dipset. Like Yarmulke. But
That's
Yeire,
all
so tell us what you do. Because, you know, promote yourself.
So a while ago, I used to work for a lot of harm reduction programs in the city across all the boroughs. And it's wonderful. Anybody who knows who has worked in harm reduction, especially in the field that I worked or used to work in or have moved a little bit away, it's a harm reduction dealing with the opioid crisis and that epidemic.
yeah.
So that
That's tough.
Yeah, that's very tough.
That's tough.
Shit is rampant.
And it has been for a really long time. And I think when you're in that field, you know that a lot of money doesn't go to our community.
For sure.
And that's something that we've dealt with for a really long time. So I started finding a way to just kind of let go of some of that tension with work and seeing how, as a community, we were ignored and funds weren't being given to the places that really needed it the most. So I started looking at movement and really focusing on myself and how to feel energetic towards putting in this work. That's really important. And I started going to not just like yoga classes, and not to sound like one of those basic human beings, but I realized that things like that are really underrated, especially in our community.
100%. Yeah.
And you notice,
Oh, yeah.
and you notice that there's office buildings in Wall Street that have time carved out for their meditation sessions, or that they have morning movement stretch classes before you go into the office.
Yeah.
So
Believe me, I did karate.
yeah,
When you're a black dude doing karate, it's not always cool.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? It's not.
You're a black
Yeah.
dude doing anything besides singing, dancing, or playing basketball.
Playing ball, right? You do karate, you're a loser. I was like, I'm pretty sure I can fuck you up, but yeah, sure, whatever.
That was the time where it was cool to like bash anime watchers.
Exactly.
Absolutely. I was there with you, trust me. I was
going through
there.
the trenches, yo.
Yeah.
Look at my Kung Fu Bruce Leroy ass. I'm like, dude, I actually
Catching bullets
I actually
with his-
I actually just train and meditate and just try not to fight y'all because. But that's dope. That's
So
dope.
yeah, I started going to movement classes for myself and ended up kind of in this pole dancing before it was like very hot, before the Hustler movie came out. Right in that intersection of like that circus group and pole dancing.
Tell us more about that, because I've actually seen you. I remember when you were first taking it up.
Yeah.
And
No, now you're a pro.
yeah.
Thank you.
You know what's
It's
bro?
like-
Once you go to the crib and you got the pull in the crib, oh no, Clay,
Yeah, and not that
Clay,
Amazon.
this is your doing.
And not
was like, I
that
don't know
Amazon
what
tool either. But I think what was important about that was
Demi Moore ain't got nothing on you. Or
thank
Elizabeth
you.
Berkley.
Thank you.
Shout out Elizabeth Berkley.
I think the part of that is just being naturally rebellious, and that is a very stigmatized form of movement.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? So big ups to every sex worker who has made that field what it is.
Facts.
I am not somebody who comes into that field and just ignores the history behind that, and it's just like, oh my gosh, pole dancing is not doesn't have to be like all about nudity, and my grandma knows I do it, and pole dancing doesn't have to equate to
I
stripping.
love your white scent.
I love what you do.
Yeah.
These are conversations she has daily. She's like, I'm
Emily
annoyed.
making fun of Becky's.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's okay if diving into your own sexuality isn't your thing, by
Yes.
all means, I really am open to, like, if you're much more of a secluded person, an introvert who's not doing this for, for the looks, the likes, and who's doing this for your own just health and maintenance of your body, mind, and soul connection.
Yeah.
Because that's really important. And I think that once you pick up any type of movement, right, whether it's just flexing or stretching in the morning, it comes with being able to notice adjustments and being able to notice
movement is one of those things that, like, even though like how we take gym and how we look at fitness is one of those things that gets overlooked so much.
Absolutely.
Because you do for the pole dance, I'll be watching your IG, you do a lot of like strength work.
Oh, yeah.
Core.
And it's very
Yeah, a lot of
like,
core
it's
work.
graceful. Like,
Yeah.
you like the mechanics of it, how you're doing. I'm like, yo, son, I'm like, how's her arms not burning right now? You know what I mean? You're holding yourself up, and
There's elements there.
yeah, exactly.
Meanwhile, I can hardly do a pull-up.
Dude. Word.
Man,
So,
these
like,
pull C's weigh a lot.
Your pull-ups are emotional.
me,
definitely.
yeah, and
You were here for
my boys and I, when we were kids, we used to do what was parkour before parkour had a name.
Yeah.
You know,
Just jumping all over the place?
bro, listen, man.
But here's the thing, going
Jumping-
back
jumping
to
out.
culture, people
When
tell
we were
people
kids,
of
we used
color
to
have
call
been
it
doing that.
jumping
My mom, when parkour was a thing, I showed her a YouTube clip of that, and she was like, "Oh, I used to do that in Puerto Rico. How you think we got around?
Yeah,
How you
just
think we
jumping
got
off of
around?
shit.
It was from
How you
roof to
think I
roof."
climbed that tree, got that, and did this, and went to that
Yeah.
roof and did that?
Honestly, avoiding the cops.
Oh, well, you know.
When you didn't
Hey,
have
man,
any
I
toys.
ain't never seen a fence. I can't hop. Two taps.
I said that.
Like Ferris Bueller.
Because back in the day, like when I first lived in, when I first moved to the States, I lived in Jersey, right? So the layout of this, like, a place in North Bergen on 26th Street, it was like The Wire. Like, if we were smarter, I would have been like, yo, we could have been pushed in the alley. Because all
The
buildings-
utilization
all
of the
the buildings were
environment.
intertwined, and then this shit went and led to this and that shit, and then you had mad backyards that crossed over each other. So, I was like, oh no, I'm off this. I'm off that. Manhunt all day, trained you for that shit. Hell yeah.
Speaking about one of my favorite video games is Mirror's Edge.
Yo,
That shit was
fire.
hard. That shit was hard.
It's hard, cuz. That shit was So, Mirror's
Yeah.
Edge, you're this lady who does free running.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it's a first person game. So all you see is like your hands while you're running, and all your buttons that you do.
is that where you get the little coins as you run?
No.
through the
So
temple?
you do different missions. So you're getting information.
Like, that's what it is. Yeah, simple running.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. So it's
And it's like all, like,
really
POV.
really cool. Yeah, you flow your environment. She starts running, picking up
See,
speed.
and her name,
You're
I believe her name was Flo.
It was
too.
Flo, yeah, it
and
was
she was
Flo.
like, yeah. And you see like her feet, you'd be able to
I
like.
wanted her shoes because she had
dip on
like
people.
she had these red it looked like Tabi sneakers.
She had the red runner.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Right.
it
what
looked
I mean?
like Tom.
It was Tabi's, like
Yeah,
like
okay.
ninja shoes. That's what they're
Yeah.
called. They're
Oh,
called
yeah.
Tabi boots.
Like when-
but they're
oh,
like
yeah.
a sneaker version of it. It was fire.
When it's like just like your toes, it's like
like your big toe and then all your other toes.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Because
you need that for
breathability.
grip.
Yeah.
Breathing, yeah.
You need that big toe to grip on stuff. I do not know what I'm talking about.
mama.
Yo, I was about to ask a terrible question.
Ask it. Now you have to ask it. Why do you set yourself up? Now you have to ask
Have you ever put your foot in a woman's vagina?
No,
No.
I haven't had the
Toe?
pleasure.
I
A
have
toe or
not.
nothing?
Nope.
I haven't had the pleasure.
Would that be something you'd be up for?
Nah, it's gonna
No.
fuck up a pH balance.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you know, because you do got to worry about that pH balance. So.
You got a nail. It's a
Yeah.
nail. It's the
We were talking
protruding-
about that the other day.
Also,
Yeah, we was
it's
talking
been
about
very
pHs.
sweaty, possibly. I mean,
It's a
unless
foot,
it's
nigga,
a
like,
foot.
What if it's like a freshly clean toe?
Nah, man, come on. What you gonna do with that? What's that
But
gonna
it's
do for
about
me?
her though. So she
I
might
mean, if
want it.
that's her thing, if that's their thing,
know,
absolutely go
yo,
for it, but
bro.
I'm okay.
You know
the
you call
size-
that fisting, then you call it like footing.
Yo, bro, you know the size of a toe. It's not doing nothing for this girl.
Or twinkling.
No, but it
Or you
doesn't-
can call it twinkling.
You got,
Twinkle
yeah, you
toes.
gotta like put your foot in there and then wiggle your toes. You get the G
Yo,
spot.
yo, girls got a rose right now that's killing us. All right, we not worried about toes.
Yeah, that is.
You know the little
Mahogany.
rose? You know the little rose? Jenna's. No, I don't know. Nothing. It's good. Welcome, girl.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
She said, wait, that roll? Yes, that roll.
He over here talking about some fucking toes.
Wait, you need the Adam and Eve plug-in. Let's not talk about that. We need
But,
that.
that shit's been hype, you know.
All right, so let's we got a few subjects that we're trying to
hit.
that we're gonna tackle today. First, yo, my nigga, these celebrities have been dropping like flies. Literally the other day.
Louis Anderson.
You know, I usually have like the notifications, right? Like the news, like a little news app, and it said Louis Anderson dead. All right, I was like, okay, cool. Loved Louis Anderson from.
Wait, cool? Yo, nigga died. Cool.
He was obese.
Yeah.
He was an obese man. He didn't look like he took care of himself. So I was like, all right, cool.
Obesity doesn't, or just being like thick also doesn't translate to being
No,
unhealthy.
it does not. It does not. But it's just like sometimes you could tell when somebody who is obese is not taking care of themselves.
Yeah.
He was a heavy breather. It was like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, son, that nigga got paper.
I'm a heavy breather too. But, so,
Once you see me
That's
get fat
it's
forever,
money.
it's like, yo, listen, nigga, I'm getting money. I'm fat. Fuck.
yeah, I'm husky. I love my
It's about
huskiness.
quality of life,
Exactly.
not
Yeah,
quantity.
word. It is.
Exactly.
But so I got that one. Loved him and Coming to America.
Yeah.
Loved him and loved the cartoon.
Oh
The cartoon was fly
that's
as
how we
fuck.
that's how we got put on to Louis.
Yeah,
With
that's
the cartoon.
Except for Coming to America. That's what I saw him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Coming to America. Yeah.
Then also loved him on Family Feud too.
True.
Forgot that
He was
hosted
fire.
Family
Yeah,
Feud.
he was fire on Family
And shit,
Feud.
yeah, it was just muy fuego.
Muy fuego.
That's
Yeah.
Spanish, for
right?
very fire.
Yeah, word. Yo,
it's actually Espanol.
You're getting your languages up.
I'm thinking,
and
I'm trying to be, I'm trying to be
impressed.
worldly and shit out here, you know.
I'm trying to be all international, like, you know.
Respectfully. And then like 2 minutes later, there was like Meatloaf died, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Meatloaf. Yeah, word.
Yeah, so that was kind of crazy. Betty White.
Betty White was
R.I.P.
tragic, man.
Dude,
Let
I
her
was-
hit that dub. Niggas, you had the 1-0. Next
Yo,
thing
I
you
was
know,
I was dead ass talking to someone like 2 weeks. Like it was like 2 weeks into December or whatever. No, it was like just before Christmas, and it was like, oh, Betty White's gonna turn 100 in a few weeks. And my nigga, I literally said this. I said, not if 2021 has anything to say about it.
So this is your fault.
Yeah, I killed Betty White.
No, she took the year.
Yo,
with
so we
her.
scrap an hour later.
She won that. She took that year with her. I want to say that. Like,
Yeah?
I'm hoping that I'm hoping that we remember her as not just somebody who didn't make it to the 100th, which is really important, but what she
Exactly.
did make it.
Yeah,
to.
check
And
that
she
nigga,
did a
really.
lot.
Check
She
that
did
nigga,
so
yo.
much. She
It's
has
his
been,
fault.
yeah, she has. You throwing bad juju at
Sidney
Betty White,
Poitier,
and now you're
the
saying
God.
2021 won? No
Yo,
way.
hold
no,
up,
no.
hold
The
up,
God, Sidney
hold up.
Poitier. Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'm
let's
just
let's
giving
talk
you
about
the
that.
account.
Man,
of
listen,
events.
that shit hurt.
Yeah.
That shit hurt.
I mean,
Yo,
we
you know,
should
like-
we should get a holiday where we can go around smacking white men just in honor
I
of.
would love that.
Right?
Sign me up. Special
I'm
one's
about
named
to use my
Christopher.
powers. I'm about to use my powers for good.
You know, Sidney Poitier was a tough one. You know, it's like no one makes it out of life alive.
Cicely
obviously,
Tyson,
right?
everybody.
But it's
But
like
as an actor, it also must hit you very different
because
because that's
people really don't know the impact of guys like Sidney Poitier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or,
I mean, even
Cicely
Nelson
Tyson.
Mandela spoke about
Reeves.
him, about being in prison and
Reeves
seeing
Senior,
some scenes
you know what
and
I'm
just
saying?
like,
Oh,
things
yeah.
are changing because of him.
yeah, man.
You know,
and he
so-
comes from that cloth, like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like while he was breaking norms and then, you know, and being you get what
Yes,
I'm saying? And
yes.
just being in the spaces before like people were actually getting comfortable with black men being in those spaces. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That shit is crazy, man. And the one that really got me, I was talking to my brother about this. I was like, yo, son, I met Young Dolph, bro.
Yeah, that young Dolphin shit
Nah,
was
bro.
crazy.
I still can't process that. Like, he comes from a place where he's the fucking man. Like, he, you know what I mean? Like, people don't come out where he
did
come
a lot.
from,
He did
bro.
a lot
You know
for
what I
the
mean? And he
community.
stayed there. Like, yo,
yeah,
nah.
he did a lot for the
I ain't-
community.
this is me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Streets is
that
disgusting.
cookie spot was his favorite spot.
Yeah, bro.
It makes me think whenever I get famous, and I'm not gonna like leave anything, like how much I have a routine or how much I just go to training. Like I'll be very easy to kill.
I mean, you just told people where you go to drink too. So I mean, you just put that information out there. You want to be found.
Thank you. He wants to be found.
You want to be found so bad, my love, and I love it.
Come on.
That's how we found each other.
Come on.
That's how we found each other. But you do want to be found.
But you know, with all the celebrity deaths that are going on, some of them are surprises, and then some of them are very much like based on old age.
Yeah, you know what? I see it like this.
You know, because we're getting older, and like the people that we grew up
exactly.
watching,
Think
like,
about the
you know,
cycle.
They're getting phased out. Yeah.
When we were kids, and then you come
Yeah.
up, we're young adult, we're adults now.
Exactly.
And everyone that was before us, they're gonna make the transition.
Exactly.
So it's just the age.
I'm sure when Keke Palmer dies in about 50 years or so,
Yeah.
people are going to be like, they got some young kids or iCarly or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but you went to
whatever.
Kiki. We still got a like.
Yeah,
I
Nigga.
don't
I'm worried
know.
about Chris Tucker. Nigga, like, you know what it's gonna do for me? Chris Tucker gone now. Don't
Word.
talk to me for a week. I don't want to get nothing, bro.
I need to talk to
Yeah,
Jack.
you know what I'm
You
saying?
would be the one to go to Kiki. You like that.
Jackie is 60 in
Keke
his
Palmer,
60s.
yo.
Yeah.
Keke Palmer. Keke
I mean,
Palmer
this
is a
man's
triple
mind is
threat.
always on some
This
strange.
nigga's-
So
yeah,
of
always
course
on some strange,
he's always
bro.
gonna go to the hot
Yeah,
girl.
you see why I've been
Yo,
talking to him?
dude.
How I talked to him?
I mean, I've never
dude.
not been there with you.
I gotta keep him on task. Like, hey,
Yes,
Yo,
right?
dude.
This is
I'm
hey,
talking about, like,
no vagina
You know,
over here.
future celebrities like the kids are growing up with now that we like probably don't even know. And like, you know, they'll be dying in 50 years.
hey,
and
yo, I
they'll
don't
be
give a fuck. Respectfully, 85, nigga. What's up?
respectfully. Fuck your life. Bing bong.
I care about my nostalgia. Right?
Kobe.
I'm gonna be gone by
What
the
you
time
say?
y'all should be having it. Like,
Yeah, when Kobe passed.
We
Yeah.
still- we
Was that
still
last
haven't made
year?
it from Kobe.
No, that was that was the year before. Sorry.
that's the one death I don't want to ever speak about because that shit is not fair, bro.
Yo,
That's
do you
not-
know
that's
that? Do
just
you know like I think they
that's
said 42
trash,
rappers
bro, like-
died last year. 42 rappers or something like
yeah,
that.
bro.
Like, yo, like people are dropping like flies. I don't know, man.
Well,
I mean, yeah,
that, you know, a lot of it. Well, you know, when it comes to rappers, is always like what I hate. That's our shit, right?
Yeah.
And we kind of give it this energy that everybody else puts on it that we never fucking put on it. Like
What do you mean? Elaborate.
so we didn't want to be rappers and do all that shit to die early, to have to really like, you know what I'm saying? We did that shit because our stories are unique.
Yeah.
We need people to verbally and orally pass these traditions down because that's what we do. We
Yeah,
try.
that's some African
You get
shit.
what I'm saying? It's like
Shout
the
out to the
energies that we
motherland.
put
Shout
in
out to the
these
motherland.
fucking, you know what I mean? Like in rap and shit like that, it's pure, bro.
Absolutely.
The people that systemized it and weaponized it against us to make it only a young man's game, to only it gotta be like this and all this
Only
shit.
gangster
you know,
shit.
all the gangster shit out now. It's like, yo, bro, come on, like it's just like, yo, you know, we would have never done that. Like, I hate that.
Music has always been a marker. I mean, I think that it's important to understand that anytime something happens in history, look at the music.
Yeah.
Even with the Bronx fires, if you go back to when the
When the
Bronx
Bronx
fires was burning
For
down,
real?
if you take a look at that, but if you
yeah.
take a look at the timeline, that was when the Bronx was also one of the world's biggest points of music. Rap was coming out, the
Because that's where it came out.
breakdancing.
Exactly,
The
yeah.
B-boys,
So
yeah.
the minute that you tie that into what was happening in the Bronx at that time,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
makes a lot of sense that police didn't want to come there. That
Yeah,
money
exactly.
wasn't being spent on
New York
putting out
was
these
also
fires.
New York was also at a low point economically.
Yeah, I mean, so
Even,
the urban
didn't
flight,
Gerald
urban
Ford
white
was like-
flight towards the suburbs happened, and
Yeah.
everybody was being displaced when they
Exactly.
moved back into New York. Everybody who could not afford the rent
Exactly.
in Manhattan was being
They
put
had,
in South Bronx.
I believe, like on the front news, the front page of the Daily News, it was Gerald Ford tells the city to go screw itself or something like that.
Yo, tell Gerald Ford to eat a Frank, nigga.
Gerald Ford to deep
Yo,
throw the
Gerald Ford.
glizzy,
Tell them
nigga.
if you see those
SMD,
dogs
yo.
outside, you know what it is. If you see them dogs outside, Gerald,
Yo,
you know what it is.
Yo,
You know, go
Bing bong.
Yo, Gerald Ford ain't coming to the BX, man.
Go to Brooklyn.
Tell
Go
that
to
nigga to choke
Brooklyn.
on the glizzy.
Eat a glizzy.
If he can find it. If he can find it.
I know, right? Yeah.
But
I feel
speaking-
like celebrity deaths always like it just gives everybody like a reality check.
Do you feel like you're losing your childhood in a way?
Depends. Like Bob Saget passed.
Yeah, how do you feel about that, bro?
Kind of weird about that because like I watched him be straight laced throughout my whole childhood, and then the minute I found out that he was a
bluest comic
fucking
ever.
rock star, I was like, wait, why couldn't I know this when I was younger, bro? You got me over here in a
Because it wasn't Full House. It wasn't Full
You
House.
was like, do whatever, chilling. Oh, I need that reality. I loved him, man.
Yeah,
I loved him.
like I used to suck dick for coke. Yo, I'm trying to reach that line right now, but I can't. Because
Wait, what? What line
want
you
me
trying
to-
to reach?
like my headphones are just gonna like.
Should I help?
Yeah, I'm trying to like.
Wait, what are you trying to get? The bevy?
I'm trying to will it to me. I'm like.
Yo.
I
know, right?
I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna drink
No hospitality, yo.
At least
And then he talks shit
at least
because
give
we
me
always
the
pull him
bottle.
through shit.
I'll take the
found it.
bottle.
I got it.
Yo, that headphone woes for you.
Yo,
There's always a reason why he can't do something.
Yo, I was good.
Even live
Yo,
sometimes.
wasn't I good for the first? I was good for the first half of the episode,
Sad
yo.
boy gang, sad boy
Sad
gang.
boy.
I was good for part.
Hey, shut up over there. Your lean's making fun of you.
I don't like
We
this.
want you to listen to this.
I don't like
He
this.
just made me pour a drink. No, you didn't make me. I definitely
You offered.
I offered, but you weren't gonna do it regardless until somebody did.
I was gonna try.
No, you weren't.
I'm a good person.
No, you weren't. You were just gonna talk about how you can't try. I've been around you for a good amount of time.
That's just hilarious.
I don't even know why you're friends with me. I'm a horrible person.
Sometimes I have the same question, but then I'm like, damn, I love him. He's so good.
I question it every time too. Don't worry.
No,
about
you
it.
know, there's that.
You know, but with the celebrity death, do you feel like a part of your childhood and what you grew up with? Do you feel like that slowly dissipated? How you feel about that?
Nah,
You know, because there's this whole superficial thing where it's all like, were you worried about like celebrities who died? Like sometimes people will be very like, you know, the fuck you worried about that for? Like,
I think it's the loss of human life is a sad thing in general, but I think what really impacts us about celebrity death is just that it makes us think about our death. That's a whole psychological terror
and
management
how, like,
theory. Like if they can
how
die,
our times are passing.
yeah, and if
like,
somebody who has all the funds, right, who
Yeah.
has all this money,
think about-
who has access to this, if they
what
can
hope
die,
is there for us? That's what you're trying to
Just think about
Essentially.
like popular culture contribution. Like yo, these people contributed to
Yeah,
humanity.
Your
Like, we
upbringing-
lived
your
our
upbringing,
lives
like,
around
thing,
this.
references.
You know what I'm saying? Like
everything.
you know what I
yeah.
mean? These are cool people. You know,
Yeah.
of course. You know, if you really want to like. I never met him, so I don't really care. But,
Exactly.
you know, we
They
don't
have
live
some
life
people
like
like
that.
that,
man.
yeah.
Come on, we got a little more sense than that.
yeah, the loss of life, I mean, is a sad thing, but I think it's not so much about the stage of these, these people dying and that end of childhood, but it's just like we're headed there too.
Yeah.
That's-
Eventually, yeah, exactly.
That's
exactly.
what really gets us. It's just like this
let's go.
person passed, and then you start making maths. And you start doing the algorithm in your head. How
Listen.
old is this person?
Listen.
All right, how much older can I get compared to this
I looked
person?
up life expectancy, and I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this.
U.S.
But we have
Yo,
them getting older and
I'm good.
living longer.
I just looked that up the other day.
I'm good.
So
I'm good on
and
it.
it's
I'm good on it.
79. The life expectancy average of a U.S. male is 79.9.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you're of color, just take 15 years off of that.
Exactly.
How
Yeah.
about if you're Dominican?
Yeah.
I just want to know, if you're Dominican, how long?
It's like a 10. If you like,
Yeah.
if you Afro-Latino, then it's still like 15.
Damn.
Still like
nigga,
15.
you right. Yeah, I don't
no.
know.
Still like 15.
Pussy
baby.
keeps you young, so
But
you
I'm
be.
working out. But I move. I
in the
move.
90s.
Can I live a little longer?
Yeah, exactly. Word.
Well, women live longer than we do anyway.
Only
That's
if
true.
we're not married, though.
If you're not married,
Yes.
no,
So-
but yeah, you're gonna survive your spouse, 100%.
Word.
You're gonna.
I
survive.
think. I
Do you
think,
know how
like,
much energy goes into being my spouse's spouse?
No, tell me.
Well, yes.
You know.
Clay.
No, I think in general, you know,
Nah, yeah.
women are just caretakers. So you notice
Well,
that
you're not
the
in-
life expectancy.
You're not in danger how we're in danger most of the time. You know, it comes to a time because we do a lot of stupid
Yes.
shit.
And we
Oh,
stop
hell yeah.
you from
Yeah,
doing
you'd be like, "What are you
a lot
doing?"
of
You know,
stupid
that's going to
shit.
kill
you. And we're like,
Yeah, that's why single women live the longest. I mean, single women are just on their game.
Yeah,
on
they
themselves.
doing them.
Yeah, I mean, when I was single, I would go to the spa. I would just mental health checks were regular. You know,
And now you just pop Clay's back pimples.
no, not every Friday. Not every Friday. No, but I mean, it's
Now you just shaving Clay's ass cheeks.
That's why he came in that see-through sweater so we could see the glory. Yo. I'm jealous.
But I mean, he looks amazing
He
since
does.
we've been
Yeah,
together.
he looks amazing. I mean, again, I would totally do him.
You guys are always crushing on him for a reason.
So this is
Yo.
you?
Yeah, word. Between all three of us, me, Clay, and Moy, I got the weakest beard in the group. I hate y'all. Anyway.
Yo, so you know, I actually did his
I saw.
video.
I was on that IG thing.
I was like, yo, fam, look, listen, man. I just want
He
you
had
to
the
clip
mozzarella sticks.
Yeah. He had the wrestlers, handlebars and shit.
You look like a porn star from the 80s. What's the guy with the huge dick?
Yeah,
That guy. I'm sorry, the guy with the big equipment.
that's exactly what I was going for.
Yeah, you look
Was
like it.
I
was.
thought it was like,
I
you
was
know,
going for a
creepy
porn,
guy
I was
in
going
the
for
van.
porn
I
star.
wanted to see him in like a leather duster and a Congo hat.
Listen.
That's-
I was
Color
looking
people
for-
don't let their mustache attach to their sideburns. That shit looks
I was,
creepy.
it's called the fucking like the rent's too damn high. The fucking what do we call it?
You know how weird he looked?
He looked weird.
I was going for porn star wrestler.
Yo, is the rent still high? Yeah,
Yeah, the rent's so high.
that nigga failed.
You know what I think? You know why I think women live longer is the bloodletting.
Oh my gosh.
What?
All right,
What happened?
what's up?
So talk about celebrity.
What's
deaths.
going on?
Celebrity death.
In
Let's talk about
medieval times, they used to bloodlet. Like that was
Yeah.
actually a healthy thing to do, right? I mean, like,
Yeah. So anyway, so moving on to celebrities. Yo, what do you guys?
celebrities.
What do you guys?
Celebrities.
What do you guys think about this whole Kanye Pete Davidson thing going on right now?
Oh wait,
Okay.
well, hold up though.
We're moving on because
We're
your
moving on
bloodletting.
from you and your bloodletting.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
You
bloodlet?
know, like, I was like, hold up, we're not going. No, I'm just joking.
Go and let blood over there. Now.
But you did also say something about the Bronx is burning, and I wanted to.
Yeah.
touch on that too. But yeah, let's. What about that?
I'm asking you because this whole televised bullshit of a breakup is annoying to me because like you guys are like,
Don't you think that come with the territory?
nah, nigga, what? No, I hate when people say that. Me, I'm an actor, right? I signed to have
great
my.
actor.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes,
Appreciate
you are.
Thank you. I love you.
Yes.
Appreciate you. But I signed a contract to go do a project. I don't sign for you motherfuckers to invade my private life.
But you're naturally underneath a microscope. People are going to be in your business anyway.
that doesn't mean that it's okay.
And here's the thing. Like, there's this big thing about actors, and I agree. Now, this Nikki Reed is doing this big movement about trying to protect actors' kids. And that's a big thing with her. That's exactly what she just said. She's
So-
like, I can sign on to do a job that does not give you
Exactly.
the leeway to come into my property. Apparently, somebody came into her property to try to snag pictures
People
of her
do this
kid.
all the time. They do this all the time. And they're like, well, you're a celebrity. You signed up for it.
And that's what they were
No,
telling
that's
her,
not
yeah.
what you signed for. You know, because you would get a check for shit you signed for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That does nothing.
don't they get a
for
check
them.
for being prominent figures anyway? Like that's what they get.
Yeah,
apparent-
where
Like,
they
we were just talking
negotiate.
about Julia Roberts making like $3
Who
mil
gives you-
for 3 minutes.
Who gives you money?
What
for
part
3
of that
minutes?
3 mil
Who gives
is
you money
part
that
of
you don't like?
First of all, I think
You know?
Julia Roberts is overrated.
Yo,
My
shut the
bad.
fuck up, nigga. What you mean? Yo, watch what
wild
you saying,
overrated.
bro. Hold
This
on.
got
Hold on.
very
bro.
violent.
Yo, don't be talking
Ooh.
about
You
I think I
Julia,
need to,
nigga.
I think I need to step out. This got so hostile.
She's just like a
Can
more
we talk
talented
about
Penelope
movement
Cruz.
again?
What?
Can we talk about movement where it was less hostile?
I'm about to move on Keem right now. Talk about Julia like that.
Overrated. I ain't saying she trash, but she overrated.
Don't do that to her, bro. Don't do that to her.
I kind
Don't
of
do
have.
that to her.
I
Don't
kind
do that
of.
to her.
I mean,
She's
Pretty
not even
Woman
that
was
hot.
lit, but
People
I
are trying to
mean,
act-
Side, yo, bro.
Nigga try to act like
But-
Julia
but
Roberts
he's
is
all
that
right.
Why are
high.
you
This
shaming
might
Julia?
only
Why did you
happen
pick
once.
Julia today?
this might only
Yo,
happen
Julia,
once, but
I
I
love
agree
you,
with
girl.
you.
You agree? Oh shit! Wait, hold up. We
This
got that on camera.
I know.
What you say?
You're gonna come back to this
Yeah.
always.
She agreed with me.
He's gonna come back to this always. If you know our friendship,
In
he's
like
gonna come back
6
to
to
this.
7 years of friendship, she agrees with me.
I mean, you say some outrageous shit.
This is monumental. He
Now we
does,
back
right?
here.
You say
Now
some
we back here,
outrageous
You
shit.
be wildin'.
But yeah, no, I mean, I agree with you. I mean,
So-
not that she's overrated. I think she's a great actress, but like I am not necessarily like, oh, that's a bad
Yeah,
bitch.
But you guys,
Oh, I gotta go and see this Julia
Or like
Robinson.
she doesn't like make me like, oh,
yo,
you know, she's not.
Yeah,
like
yo,
that.
yo, son, Julia just lived her life. All that shit is for what the people.
But that
have
should
done.
be the
you
regular.
jocking Julia.
Living
Huh?
your
You
life
jocking
should be
Julia.
that should be your, that's
Hell
like Jennifer
yeah.
Aniston
With two
effect.
hands.
But that's
What's
what
up,
we.
Julia? Holla
That's,
at me. I
that's
got
what
you.
Clay and I call the Jennifer Aniston effect. Like that, she's okay. She's good. We like it.
She's overrated.
I put
Who,
them.
Jennifer Anderson?
Yeah, you know.
Oh, her nipples stay hard, bro.
Yeah, she's cute.
Like you, it'd be like
That's
it'd
that
be
smart
like
water.
it'd be 96 degrees in August, and her nipples just be hard.
I have a
Like,
scarf
don't know why
for
your
that
nipples
same reason.
freezing.
I don't know
So,
why
like,
you're complaining, but
that studio was
Are we
always
really
cold.
going down to body anatomy?
yo.
Because I mean, like right now, I got double scarves. To help
I go
from
hang
that,
out with
too.
that
I mean,
Jennifer
what do you-
Aniston too.
Shit happens. Your nipples aren't hard right now, Mr. Denim,
Yeah, word. It
This-
is.
yeah.
Let me ask you something, right?
or sweaty at the back.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. So, when you're going through like a big celebrity breakup so openly, right? Kanye has went on this tour of like how he wants his family back.
Oh my god.
I want my family
But
back.
Kim, right? Kim kind of like put that barrier up real quick, like, yo, son, I'm chilling with this nigga, I'm out of here. You know what I mean?
After she called him crazy,
Listen,
though.
listen.
She's like,
If anyone could call Kanye crazy, it's
I mean,
Kim.
wouldn't it be Cameron?
Yes, also, but also, like, that's the person you signed up to do this game with. And I'm not saying that you have to stay with him. I'm just saying, like,
He also elevated her
yeah,
too.
not
He
only that.
elevated
Oh,
her.
absolutely. But my whole thing is just like,
You think so?
Oh yeah, I mean,
You think he elevated her?
yeah, I think so as well.
Explain this to me.
He legitimized her a little bit.
Not only
Explain
that,
this- no,
he
no,
went
no, explain this to
on
me.
one of their first,
I
like,
think it's like, yeah, that's not
I'll show- well-
that's not like, oh, nah, Bob.
I do
You
agree.
gotta know what's
it
the
must be such a
Kardashian
weird day because I've been agreeing
constituents.
with you
Like,
all day
yo.
today. He took
Travis Scott,
Nah,
right? Travis Scott dated
he
a
got her her
Kardashian
whole
girl
wardrobe.
and got
He
a
got her her whole
he
wardrobe
has
when
a
they
whole
started
concert,
dating.
like management team
Boy,
that he
shut
would have
up.
never gotten if he wasn't fucking with her.
He got
No,
her.
you niggas is
Nigga, sombrero,
bro.
No, he
Sombrero,
that is
nah.
a little sombrero.
Sombrero,
That
nigga.
is a little sombrero. I know that
Sombrero.
culo's big,
Yo,
boy.
no, it's not
I know
that.
that culo's
It's-
big,
it's-
but
no,
Look
it's
at
not that, no.
Look at Genesee over there. Genesee, look at she like.
Yo, these are prominent. these are prominent white women who have established a culture here that
They're
that
minion.
the
They spicy
demographic
white.
that they reach
frequent
wouldn't
white.
reach them, bro. You crazy.
I'm gonna let you finish,
guys are
but I'm
crazy.
gonna tell you Kanye deserves
You're-
his.
you're
Kanye
crazy.
won this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let
No,
you
he did
finish.
not win.
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm
He
gonna let
does
you
not
finish.
have his
But Kanye
family. He
has
did
the
not
best
win.
rap of all time.
Kanye did not win. Listen what I'm telling you.
He has
Listen
some
what I'm-
problems,
listen what I'm telling- listen what I'm
absolutely,
telling you,
but I
right?
don't
Oh
think
my
that
God.
she brought his
these
level
women,
up.
right?
Nah, nigga.
Nah,
No.
you niggas is stupid.
Nah, nigga.
That was
Nah.
his fashion line that
Look,
made Bill.
look,
What? It made him
look,
a
nah,
billionaire.
nigga.
Bro.
Nah, nigga, choke on the glizzy. That shit's whack.
Word?
This is
So why
it.
he gave her 4 kids?
I mean, I'm not trying to say she don't got good
whatever,
pussy,
whatever.
nigga.
Not
Like, what
only
the fuck?
that, but if we go on by
Nobody
kids,
trying to say Kim Kardashian's trash.
No,
bro.
no
but
one's
you're
saying
trying to
that.
say- When
You going real hard. You caping. Caping for
I'm not
K.
caping.
You caping for KK.
No one's saying.
Right?
No one's
I'm
saying.
Caping for
Listen.
KK.
Bro, these women have
for KK.
polar, like they cornered their demographic and been killing it. They're on
Yes.
daytime television.
They're on every time.
Right, okay, cool.
I get it.
You
Yeah.
start to come around,
But
and now
part of
nigga,
the
you on
reason,
daytime
but part
television.
of the reason why they're on daytime television is because who they're with and who
It
they're
doesn't-
sleeping with.
You acting like
No.
Kanye wasn't on television
Yeah.
before Kim Kardashian?
Making
Kanye-
the fuck are you talking about?
amazing
Kanye hasn't done an
content.
interview in like 10 years.
You're-
And yet
Outside
still-
for the drink
and yet I
champs.
found out
And
today.
then this
You're
nigga the other
stealing,
day.
you're
and
stealing
then-
a daytime
Bugging.
television?
And yet, and-
Bugging.
yeah, right. Like let's go back to movement.
Bugging.
But yet, listen, Kanye hasn't been on TV for a while, and
that's
yet
like
I've heard
saying-
about his political fucking ideologies. I've heard about his history with his mom. I've heard about his fashion line. I've heard of just today alone, he was in the headlines about his first appearance with the model that he's with now, all in denim, by the way. So I love how this is very symbiotic.
word.
with
I mean,
what's
we
going
true.
on.
Shout out to Britney Spears.
And he managed
Shout out
to
to
do-
Britney Spears
and he
and Justin
managed to do
Timberlake.
all of
You
that
heard?
Yo,
without
Britney, we love you.
without a mom who's gonna put your sex tape out there. So like a lot of
Word.
it isn't.
Oh, you
Kim.
hand below the belt.
Word.
No, it's not below the belt.
Nah,
I'm just
my
trying to say
nigga.
that a lot of it isn't the star power, but the management behind it. Like that whole the devil works hard,
That's-
her mom works harder.
Her mom is the best
Absolutely.
manager that's ever lived.
Yeah. So how much
Momager.
of it is Kim and how much of it is her mom? I'm gonna say.
No. Listen, if I'm gonna go to dinner, baby,
Who's taking you to dinner?
I'm going to her
Who's
mom.
taking you to
I'm
dinner?
like,
Bing bang.
Hey Kim, hey Chloe, hey everybody. Excuse me.
Who you with when the dogs are out?
Yo,
When they see the dogs outside, who you with?
yo, I'm with their moms, yo.
So
with
again, that's.
But
I
what I'm
think
saying is this, like, yo, I
and she
understand.
came from money.
I
Yo,
understand.
Kanye
dude, you
did
could
not
just
come from
agree,
money.
No,
bro.
but that's not what
you
we're
could
arguing.
just agree.
That's not what we're arguing.
He elevated her.
No,
a
he
little
did
bit.
not.
Yeah, he did.
I think so.
Not a little bit. Like,
I
you don't
think
even
so.
admit a little bit.
Nah,
I-
that's
her
based on the
directing
rumor
better.
right
That's
here,
kinda sexist
based on
of
the
you to
live,
say.
I'm just telling for the
That
people
he elevated
for the
Kimber.
people
That's
in the
crazy.
audience
Let
who
our guest
isn't
talk.
for the people in the audience who
That's
don't
crazy.
see the live people here. Akeem and I seem to have a general
You think so?
consensus. Yeah. Look at that. Even Sexy Clay.
In different ways, though. He didn't
Exactly.
elevate her in terms of like star power or fame or anything.
Tell him, sis.
So he didn't elevate her.
No.
You made the comparison to Travis Scott, and I think that's a totally different
Yeah.
thing because that would mean that Travis Scott and Kanye were in the same position when they
Yep.
started dating the Kardashians,
Yep.
which is not.
No, what I'm trying to say is that there's a constituents the machine that's behind them is a fucking monster.
It's a
Yes,
monster.
We're not
that
talking
is
about.
exactly. He
We're
needs
not.
a car
We're not
accident.
talking about
He
needs.
needed a car accident and
We're
an
not
album.
talking about needs. We're not talking about needs.
Let's talk
We're not-
about it.
So
Kanye had the connection. Kim Kardashian didn't get into this law realm.
Got into it because of Paris Hilton.
She was a sideshow.
She was a Paris Hilton best
spectacle.
friend. She was a Paris Hilton best friend. Let's not
Yeah.
forget about. She was
Yo,
a
bro.
stylist for
Yo,
Paris
Yo, the
Hilton.
stylist. She
Yo,
was a
bro.
stylist.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, bro. People,
She was a spectacle.
Listen to me.
She was
Listen
a
to me.
reality
Yeah.
show
Yo,
TV
guys,
star.
yo,
She was
guys,
a reality
yo, guys,
TV
women-
show star.
I mean, there
Women
was a
out
re-
here,
yeah.
women out here, go get surgery to
Yeah.
look like this woman.
Oh, I get you.
Ain't
Yeah,
nobody
yeah.
trying to look like fucking
But
Kanye.
also, women were bulimic to look like Twiggy. No.
I don't care how much Louis Vuitton and Virgil
No, we're
shit.
not.
Hold on,
If that's
hold on.
the
All right, all right,
standard,
all right.
no. If that's
No,
the standard,
okay.
if that's the
No,
standard, then
but
we're
no,
gonna
no,
talk
you guys-
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look.
Yeah.
I get that. I
Not
get
only
that. How
that,
many
but
girls
if we're-
got skins?
But how many women started throwing up to look
How
like
many
Twiggy?
niggas got the sex tape?
No. How
My
many
nigga.
women? How many women threw up to look like Twiggy?
I just don't agree with that. He elevated her. I don't agree
I
with
do
that.
agree with that.
It's just two
Why do you
powerhouses
think she
coming
stayed?
together.
Why do you think she stayed so long, even though for a while
Because they
we've
love each
known?
other. They love each other.
She got with him in the first place because she was gonna be elevated by him.
Yeah.
No, she
Yeah.
wasn't gonna be elevated by him.
Yeah.
There's
And
nothing.
wait,
There's
yo,
nothing
he
that
was
they
a-
do that's not
and
calculated.
Yo.
Yo, I don't think
Yeah.
I don't
Yo,
think
you're
so.
doing a lot of this?
Yeah.
And you need to do more of this.
Yo, my nigga, you need to shut the fuck up.
Oh wait,
I
we
don't
have a
think-
lover's quarrel.
Yo,
Hey,
we get it.
Love
We
is
get
for
it.
all.
respect.
We get it. We get it.
Yo.
We get it. You don't agree. We get it.
Yeah.
We get it. You know,
Do
we have
you? So
different.
stop
And I mean,
We
and
have
I, see,
different
and
opinions.
I see why you don't agree. I mean, I agree. There's women who do everything to look like them, but then there's also women who do everything to look like Nicki Minaj or
Yo,
Cardi
yeah,
B. You know, like this.
Venus, shout out to
these
Venus,
are-
but what
that's
I'm saying
exactly,
is,
that's,
yo, it was
that's
a good
all-
hold up.
That's
compliment
beauty
for that.
Hold up,
standards.
because we only got a little bit of time, so we're gonna have to move on.
Yo,
a
you're a
bit.
little bit of time.
We're gonna have to move on a
Oh, yeah, we
little
gotta
bit.
move on, yeah, for
We're gonna
sure,
have to
we gotta
move
move
on a little bit.
Yo, you
Let's
see
go.
how we
Let's
get
go.
heated
Let's
with
go
this
to
11?
It gets
something.
heated. It gets
Let's go to
heated.
something a little bit more serious. What do you guys think about all the fires that have been taking place in New York City lately?
So I think that the architecturally, we have a lot of old buildings that haven't been tended to.
does that have to do with any slumlording or anything?
100%.
Absolutely.
That
Ne-
property
neglect?
management not really like doing what they got to
Property
do.
management,
You know,
nice word.
it's a whole combination of things. You know, but bottom line, you know, it's like the MTA. Like they always patching, putting a Band-Aid on everything,
Putting a Band-Aid on the
you know what I'm
gunshot
saying? Instead of
wound
just
and-
trying to really like make things new.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So naturally, you know, a lot of these things was early 1900s. We're in the 20. It's 100 years. We're in 2020. We're in 2022 right now.
Pre-war apartments.
Yeah, my building was erected in 1920, right?
Yeah, pre-war. It's a lot of pre-war
Yeah,
shit.
so we're in
Odds are that
2020.
it-
We're in 2022.
And
100
odds
years
are-
happened. That shit probably looked the fucking same.
No, and I mean, odds are, if it's been since like the 1920s, that it has already gone through a couple fires.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, word.
Maybe I set one or two.
Well, you a hot
blazing.
nigga. You a hot
I'm
nigga.
blazing in that.
Encendido.
Encendido. Yo,
You hot.
Yearly, I told everybody that Dominicans made lit.
That's what encendido means.
Encendido, literally. Like, we were saying this shit way before
Early
the
90s.
lexicon in English
I
came
mean,
to lit.
if you go back to merengue, it's
I'll give you that, I'll give you
documented.
that.
It's documented because if you go back to those merengue songs where everybody looks like Usher, they go
Yeah.
encendido. That means it's lit. Yeah, you gotta say it like encanto with the syllables. With
Y'all gotta
the
watch
syllables.
Encanto,
You
by the
do.
way.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, you do,
Yo.
nigga.
All right,
You don't know
Spanish,
about
though.
Bruno?
As a Bronxite,
Yes.
God.
I'm a
That's
little
important.
suspicious.
Of what?
I'm a little suspicious. You know, like Yeire mentioned earlier, the Bronx was burning.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing. Remember when they had that
80% of the Bronx, actually around the 1970s,
late
experienced
1970s.
major fires.
They had it was a classic joint where, like, you know, Reggie Jackson was popping at the time, and they had a helicopter showing Yankee Stadium over there by like High Bridge kind of area. My uncle lived over there. And they showed Yankee Stadium, and then
I like how you said junkie.
Junkie.
He's been living around Dominicans for a real long time.
Number one.
They saw junkies there.
Liso.
And just a couple blocks down, a huge fire. So as a Bronxite, who you can still smell the smoke in that motherfucker. Like, I'm a little suspicious about all these places burning down, especially when you want to burn people. Like especially places where you can erect these glass dicks that have been going on.
Yeah, because it's we back in the Goodfellas shit where once you used up all the money and can't borrow another buck, you torch the place.
Exactly, yeah.
But
So
also,
what do you guys think about this?
No,
You guys think I'm being paranoid?
No,
or
there's
what?
honestly, it's New York City, and I'm telling y'all, nothing's off the fucking table, nigga.
Yeah.
This is
The
like
affluent ain't above arson.
Micro, yeah.
well, I
That's
agree that.
quadruple A.
Wait, hold on. I can
Affluent
get
ain't
money off
above
of this.
arson.
Yeah. Burn the shit.
While I absolutely agree that that's a wave that people can ride. I think it's really important to step outside of that narrative, because that was a narrative that was used to put the blame on us back in the 1970s, when in reality it was a lot of budget cuts. And a lot of money that never reached the Bronx that they said was going to reach
Exactly.
the Bronx.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
while
because
it's
New York
easy,
wasn't
I think that's the easier thing to talk about.
Well,
the
because New York.
arson.
Because keep in mind that New York was in a bad place economically at the time, like I
Absolutely.
mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
like how
the
Gerald
Bronx
Ford,
was even remove it and become more micro. The Bronx was in an
we were
even
in a-
worse place
we were-
than the U.S. was.
we were in
you
a
know?
bad place economically just 2 years ago.
Oh, we are still in a
found
bad
out, like, yo,
place.
New York lived check to check, like all of us.
we
So-
You know what I'm
still.
saying? I was like, oh,
I mean,
shit.
the Great Recession was only about.
I mean,
like,
the fact that it came, one of the biggest
There's a lot of phony money
fires
out
that we're
there,
talking
man.
about now came from a space heater. Talks.
Yeah, electric bikes. I heard too with the joint over in Jacob Reese.
But notice, it's a heater. It isn't something you plug in to commute to work. It's not one of those like wheel things that used to carry you, or those
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
heater. It's a necessity. Just coming up, just coming up. Didn't we see some signs? No heat, no rent.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
And
important.
I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
again, I'm just a little paranoid because when it comes to profit and certain things that people are trying to do, they could be underhanded tactics in which.
What
No,
I will
mean-
tell you, it's not going to the 12 families that lost people.
Oh, that's definitely not.
That's
And you're
not-
never
that's
gonna
not
know the
going
What
to
truth.
about that huge fire in the Bronx? Like, what about
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
What was going on
This
with
is
that?
where like people. It just going back, bringing it full circle to the celebrities. I mean, you have celebrities paying for that. Not
Yeah,
not even
shout out to
politicians.
Cardi B.
Cardi
Cardi
B, Yes.
What?
Donated $1 million to the family.
Yeah.
Oh, fat,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
And
shout out
Cardi
Fat
B
Joe
taking,
because
and he,
up NYC is like 2 blocks away from me, and I always pass by. And Joe be coming through, Joe with the cleats. I'm like, oh, this nigga Joe here.
yeah.
Shout out to Cardi
my
B.
nigga. You the biggest. You the best,
For people
bro.
taking
Shout out to
responsibility
Cardi
for
B.
where they come from.
Yeah.
Yo,
not-
shout out
not
Cardi B
just-
coming back. See you on the
Yeah.
East Coast.
not just using your hometown
Yeah.
as cachet or
Yes.
street cred.
Yes.
When you're like you Jenny from the block in it, but you don't never
You
go
don't live
to the
here
block.
no more, yeah.
Yeah, I remember like her school said, "Fuck Jennifer Lopez. She hasn't even given us any money. We're about to close."
Mm.
Facts.
Like, but she's always Jenny from the block. But shout out to Cardi B for doing that.
Cardi's
Yeah.
real.
That's what's up.
Cardi
Yeah.
B, I love her, bro. She real.
That is exemplar.
She real.
Yeah.
You
That's
are the king of New York if you
exemplary.
live
It's
in Connecticut.
exemplary. It's
That's true, though.
exemplary.
It's true.
All
Nah, they gotta be safe. They gotta be
because
safe.
we're about to wrap up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But I either want to talk about two things right now. We could talk about our plans for the upcoming year. And
Okay.
We could be a little cliche, but positive.
It's not cliche.
Or,
It's not cliche.
What are your intentions? What are your intentions for this? Actually, I'm gonna say this first. We're gonna go out on a positive note later. I'm gonna say this. We have a new segment that we're coming up with. The birth of a new segment right now
All right.
called "What Scuffed My Tears."
You know what scuffs my tip?
I actually do not know yet, but but we're gonna start up. You know what? Since Yuri's our guest, Yeire,
What scuffs your tips,
What
yo?
scuffed your
On
tears?
like a daily basis or
Oh, you could go
Just
wherever
pick one.
you
Just
want.
pick one. Just pick one.
Go wherever
Okay.
you want.
all right. It's between people who wear their mask below their nose or okay, this one, yeah, because I don't understand that. So either wear a mask or don't, but don't put that shit. But I got a better one. As a New Yorker,
Yo, that scuffs her Tim so much that she can't
she's
even
like,
talk.
no,
She's like,
no. What really scuffs my Tims is if
It's not like you're about to smack somebody. Like,
I always feel like that. I don't want to hear you sing if you forgot your headphones in the train or in the bus.
ooh, you don't like my troublesome my version of troublesome 1996 by Tupac.
I respect artists, but I respect artists and artistry, but no, it's 7:00 in the morning. Shut the fuck up, please.
So I can't sing Mr. Brightside.
I mean,
I can hit those notes pretty well.
Nah, you can't.
I never.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna need you to sweat it out and not sing it out.
You trying to make some change?
Yeah,
I don't want to hear that shit.
I don't want to hear that.
Messenger bag full of that shit bumping like, my nigga, that shit is trash.
And most of the time, you
Puerto
just
Ricans
angry.
be playing their music everywhere.
Play some, that old freestyle shit too. You're like, yo,
Clap, clap.
yo,
You hate
Come on, my
outlets.
man.
So just to be clear,
Papo, shut the fuck up.
just to be clear, what scuffed your Tims is the out loud, unwanted public transportation karaoke.
It's that and mansplaining, but that's it.
No, I'm not mansplaining. Well, that and mansplaining. Okay. I hate you guys. All right. No, but I'm just making it clear. All right. So what? I'm gonna. I swear I'm gonna hug you so hard. I'm gonna hug you so hard. I'm gonna
As
crack.
long as you have headphones on while you do it.
Yo, boy, what scuffed your Tims, bro?
Besides Akeem
Besides our kid, yeah, facts. Yo, this nigga.
and his mom.
Nah.
Why?
You know?
What's going on here?
She knows how to do it, yeah.
Yo,
she got the
somebody-
eraser on my shit.
Yo, somebody
the brush
call
of everything.
HR. I'm being bullied.
Damn, girl, you did that. You know what? I'm going to say 10 more minutes. Nah. I love you, bro.
Nah, nigga.
Keep keeping it in the fam. Now, yo, right now, honestly, what's really scuffing my Tims is a whole bunch of you fucking pathetic ass men not leaving these women alone. Like, yo, women being attacked, like, has really, like, spiked to a level right now that's uncomfortable, and I really fucking empathize
Just
with
now?
y'all. Well, I mean, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, right now, it's just overt, you know?
Yeah.
For you. So
No,
it's
just-
overt in your eyes. I mean, I've been walking around with keys in my hands since I could walk.
Oh, I gotta get you a punchy kitty.
Need a punchy kitty.
That other people are noticing.
Yeah.
Being like, oh, you're overreacting.
Yeah.
No, you're not overreacting.
Yeah,
It's like,
you're
oh
not,
shit,
you're not.
word, this is what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
This is what's
Yeah.
been
That's
happening.
fucking
Yeah.
whack.
Yeah,
Yo.
I gotta get you a punchy
You know
kitty.
what's crazy?
I'll get you
It
a
have
affects
one.
my
You got
behavior
a
now.
punchy kitty already? Okay,
So
yeah.
like if I see like if I'm on my block and I know a woman's walking in front of me, I don't want to make her feel weird.
Yeah,
I
right.
already
I'll
know
cross
she's
the
already
street.
like,
Yeah,
yo,
I'll cross the
you know,
street.
I'll cross
Yeah.
the street,
Yeah.
or I'll say, excuse me, like I'll just, you know, like yo, we're good. You know what I'm saying?
Especially with
Yeah, I
that
don't- yeah.
Carhartt, that
Yeah, I don't need to.
coverall I've been
Well,
wearing. That shit's crazy.
we'll talk about that later. But
Oh, you're trying to, wait, that's racist.
it's not racist at all.
Racist. You're trying to say I'm scary because
You want to put a balaclava on, nigga? Like Yo, look, when you put a balaclava or a ninja mask on,
Oh, yeah.
you know that you're trying to posture
Actually,
to look
when
away.
when I
You know
walked
what I'm
around
saying?
with
Nigga, like,
you,
come on.
When
Stop
I-
trying to act like, yo, come on.
when
like,
I walked around with you,
the
you
fuck
do
you
put that
doing?
mask on, and the points,
fuck you
the
doing?
amount of just like, why the fuck is he wearing that? It's summer.
Yo, so
Gets
he
to
comes
me.
into my building, right? He has an all black Carhartt onesie and a fucking balaclava across his face.
Yeah.
This nigga know he looks weird.
Or the
nigga.
orange
You're in a
ski
fucking-
mask.
You're in a fucking Dominican ass neighborhood. This nigga's 6'4"
It's
with
cold
dreads,
outside.
colored dreads. In my building, my neighbor was like, "Yo, son, yo, I saw your boy. I ain't gonna front, nigga." I was like, "Nah, nigga, you should have pressed him, nigga."
Cause he,
Fuck
your
you,
boy,
mean? Yeah, I don't know where we at.
when your boy came down the stairs, he came down the
Yo, he
stairs. He
said,
was like, oh.
Then
Cause I was sitting there like,
then I keep coming to my bill. So then he was like, "Oh, shit, cool. You going to boy? All right, cool." But I think it was
yo,
Chuck.
fuck all that, nigga. Y'all niggas hurt.
Nah, nigga, I'm gonna press you.
Y'all niggas is L7 for all that shit.
I did tell. I was like, "Yo, son, that was kind of pussy though, my nigga."
Yo,
What's
Nah,
Gus your
nah,
Tims?
fuck with
me
you.
and Genesee
Nah,
were
fuck
talking
with
the
you.
other day. She used the word square. You guys are square for that.
Yo, he let you live. You heard?
You heard?
Yeah, I was like,
Did
my
that-
man
did
could've-
that
Okay,
stuff
yo,
your
I'm talking
Tims?
about what scuffs
Yo,
my Tims.
he
What
could have went
what scuffs
upstairs
your
and
Tims?
done something to you. You know?
Can I tell you what scuffs my Tims besides people
Yo, shout out my vecino, my nigga. You know how we
notions?
do. No, it is.
Besides people's preconceived notions of how I look, it's just because I'm dressed this way.
Is that what scuffs your Tims? Is that what scuffs your Tims?
No, all right, yo. All right, I like how Moy was talking about like the attack on women because men are very comfortable about that.
You like that?
No, I mean I like.
I just
Yo,
want to make sure.
actually, just to be very transparent, Yeire, we're possibly gonna make her our producer, where she's gonna like sit off of camera and like make sure that we got our facts right.
I just, you have to have
Word.
those fact
That's a
checks.
fact.
So she gonna be cutting
She
ass
will
on
pull
me a
that
lot.
card,
You
like,
gonna
yo,
hear her
son,
cut ass on me a
More,
lot.
you know me. I've hit up Akeem like that shit ain't accurate. This is the latest.
You be like, listen, you're a little delayed. I forgive you.
It's opinionated sombrero.
You simping. That's an anime term, but you simping.
I thought it wasn't easy.
I was at the podiatrist the other day, right? You know, because the nigga got to take care of his feet.
Say what?
I got
medical
fallen-
scuffs. I like medical scuffs. Talk
I
to
got
me.
I got fallen arches,
Oh,
and you know I
shit.
got bunions, you know. So I'm
Damn.
trying to, so I'm in the podiatrist.
That's what scuffs is.
So
shit.
you're keeping you scuffing your tins.
Yeah,
Oh,
from
you
the
walk-
inside. He's scuffing from the
He's scuffing
inside
my
out.
I'm scuffing my own tins.
So
All
yo,
right.
I'm in the podiatrist
All
office,
right.
right? Little Puerto Rican cat. He's like older. He's probably like 45. His black ain't cracking a little bit, so he probably might be 47. He comes in. You know how the Puerto how Puerto
He
Ricans like to
45,
play
black
their.
and cracking? 47.
You know-
I thought
you
you
know-
gonna give him grace like
Yeah,
53.
you know
All
how
right.
Puerto Ricans like
Somebody
to play
will
their
give him 2 years.
music. You know how Puerto Ricans like to play their music for everybody.
Ding, 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 ding.
If they listen to that shit, you gotta listen to that shit.
Yo, you wasn't
So-
bopping though? Like
It was
if he
kind of
plays some
bopping.
fire, I'm be
But
like,
he cracked open the shit. It's a quiet podiatrist office. They got
That Mark
elderly.
Anthony was flowing.
Ooh,
They got-
I wish it was Mark Anthony.
they got elderly women in there. I think they got one dude. So and across from me, these 2 black women. One of them is Afro Latina. The other one is like you know.
There's still 2 black
Yeah,
women.
cotton
You're right.
picking black. The other one is banana boat black.
Okay, there's still
Yeah.
black women.
So yeah, I got you. So
Oh my goodness. This is why you need a fact checker. We're gonna
So they sitting there and they doing like some like Hallmark shit, bro. Like they like laughing at old pictures. And like at one point the black woman says, you know, people come and they go, but when they go, and it was like really Hallmark, love that chicken from Popeyes, but without the fucking, without the saxophone, like
She
it was
was doing hot
piano.
girl
It was
shit.
like, love that chicken from Popeyes. Like it was like very sweet, all that. And then this Puerto Rican dude, he comes in and they're like laughing at like a picture, and he's like, what's so funny? And like I'm like, and I look at him, and I thought he was joking. Then he turned around to the receptionist, had that same energy. He about like 5 foot nothing. And I look at him and I said, yo, homie, I said, yo, you serious with that shit? And he was like, what you mean? I was like, you seriously talking to those black women like that? Like, you wildin'.
Yeah,
Like,
you came in Preston. Like, what's
like
up with
you
you?
pressing black women, like
That's a
these
fact.
are, you pressing old black women, like the minute they older than you. I'm like, I'm younger than you, and I know you shouldn't be talking to them like that.
That's a fact.
And he was like, oh, and he was about to do like the my bad hands.
He didn't want no smoke from you.
Yeah, but
That's
he was
a fact,
he
nigga.
did. He did because I was all like, he was all like, oh, well, everything's all right then. And so I know, I was like, no, apologize. Nigga, like, say
Oh.
sorry.
Yeah.
Like, say sorry. He's all like, oh, you gonna make me apologize? I was like, I ain't gonna make you do shit, homie. You could do it on your own volition like a man would.
He's
And
like, yo, you saying too many big words.
yeah,
my
nigga,
What's
college
up?
boy, eh?
I'm
Make
gonna take
the
him as
sale.
disrespect.
You
the
almost
sale.
lost your feet at the podiatrist.
He was looking me up and down because I was dressed like a weirdo. I had like a vintage Winnie the Pooh jacket on. Whatever. So,
I know the one.
yeah, you know the one. So this nigga said,
I'm pretty sure he had his Bad Bunny style painted nails.
100%.
Which Puerto Rican men, especially of that height.
yeah. So he said, he was like, yo, I'm Paru.
Oh, that nigga backed it up.
He was like, I'm blood. I was like, nigga, I know what Paru mean, nigga. You don't gotta say that.
He
Like,
said, what you jacking?
He's like,
nigga.
I'll get heads on you. I'll get heads on you. And I was like, yo, you a herb, nigga. Anyway.
So that scuffed your Timbs. He scuffed your
So
Timbs.
old Puerto Rican guys pressing
Older
black women.
But nah, I just wanted to you know
And Jack and Paru
what
scuff your
scuffs
Timbs.
what really scuffs my Timbs? I don't like judgmental people, bro. There's a difference between judgment and constructive criticism. And when people don't know the difference between that shit can suck. Because then they try to gaslight
So what you mean is that you like ethically correct people because judgment is something you even did in that situation. You judged him based on his incorrect,
on his
unethical
incorrect
yeah.
actions.
So
Like I confronted him in the
So it's
name
not
of
judgment.
those
It wasn't a
ladies.
judgment.
So it
it was
wasn't
like,
a
yo,
it was-
bro,
It was an
that's whack.
assessment and
That's
a reaction.
whack.
Yeah.
I assessed the situation. I reacted because them two older black ladies
But
looked
more
at him.
men do need to speak up in situations
Absolutely.
just like that,
Exactly.
no
I
matter how
agree.
small.
And yeah,
I
Because,
agree.
yo, I was in the train station one time
you
and
blood and you pressing older like that's what like
And you pressing older
running up
black
in here
lady.
like you running the yard and
Yeah,
running
y'all
the
looking
phones
bad
and
right
shit.
now.
But
You like
part of-
phones on live.
that's not P.
But yeah,
But that's part of the reason why he may have been doing it. Somebody,
It's just posturing.
Yeah.
When you get it, it's just
he
posturing.
had a boot on and shit, nigga. I was about to like, nigga. That's
It's funny because like when people like as a man, when another man tells you that he's from a certain something, it's already like a threat. You know, so it's like, yo, my man, like, you know, I come from a place where it's like, all right, that shit don't matter. You know, like you want to get your own homies to beat you up because you probably don't know me. Oh, okay, great. Now I know who to call. Yo, watch this. Yo.
All right, so we
you know
are
this
reaching.
dumb nigga doing this shit.
We
Yeah,
are,
we gonna beat him up.
we are reaching T minus like 2 minutes right now. With like really quick, what are you guys' intentions for the year before we wrap up? We got 2 minutes. What
Oh,
are you
man.
guys' intentions for the
Yo,
year?
Lane, please.
I want to get people to feel better about the way they're moving, both physically, emotionally, and just in their own bodies.
That's love.
Okay, what about you, Moira?
That's love. I'm getting back to myself and a lot of self-care and, you know, getting back into my healthy habits. And I'm looking to grow professionally and entrepreneurially.
I want to make more money and make more change, like in terms of how I influence people and influence myself in terms of how I love myself and love others and encouraging love in others. And then also I need a bag, bro. I'm tired of being broke. Like if I could self-actualize in a monetary way,
Oh, yeah.
that'd be nice.
If I can self-worth based on capital, then
Yeah, word. I'd like that. I need a
Yeah.
little bit of that. I've been
Yeah.
doing it for the integrity for a long time now.
Word.
we need to get to the room.
I need a little money.
Exactly.
I need a little money.
Integrity and
Recording ain't free. Recording this shit ain't free.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But so, Yolene, thank you for coming and hanging
yeah,
out with
man.
us.
Thank you.
Clay,
Thanks for having
Genesee.
me.
You know?
Man, what's up? Thanks for
Yeah.
having us. I
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank
you.
you. Thank
Genesee, shout out to Clay, shout out to our live studio audience.
Hey,
yes,
this is the
CPT.
CPT podcast. My name is Moriam.
My name is Akeem.
And now you know what time it
We
is.
are a lot of gang shit. Pow, 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 pow. Oh man, that was good.